We finally got this going, I reckon.
We've talked a lot about Phaze. What do you know about Spart1e?
He's Swedish. He likes to party. He eats lots of meatballs. He's just got qualified into the Quake Pro League by beating the person that relegated him last season.
Oh, that's sweet. That's a sweet feeling.
He's super strong player. I don't know what he's like in Diabotical, but let's have a look, guys. We're finally going live. We got 12 minutes of Frontier for us. I am going to go over to Phaze because otherwise you're probably gonna like have a cry at me.
Sounds good. Okay, we'll start on Phaze. Take a look at what he can do. Getting lit up a little bit by Spart1e. Good rocket to start us off. Into the rail. I don't think that one hit, though. And he's at a huge HP disadvantage, but out comes the rail to finish it off and take Spart1e out. He's going to try and avoid this fight, or does he? That looks like he wants to stick around.
I really thought Phaze was going to lose that fight because he had the rail out to begin with, and he missed, as you pointed out.
Yeah.
And yeah, he still managed to punish Spart1e, so bit of a cock-up for the Swede. Oh, he's got that mega in time. That was close shave, but Phaze's timing seems to be pretty much there.
Oh, Spart1e's got 7 HP.
7, oh god. He must have taken red, though.
Yeah, he did. He did. He's now got a little bit of extra health as well. Small orbs, so 57. It's a little bit more manageable, I guess. Like, you can see here, I'm switching between perspectives a little bit. Spart1e's playing kind of passive while he builds that stack back up. He's on full armor now, 200, but his health is still a little bit down. It's around 80. So he could definitely use a... well, he's now at a point where I guess he can fight, but he was playing about a minute or so there, just avoiding any combat so he wouldn't get deleted.
I think this position here that Phaze is holding up by the... Oh, he's probably going to get a kill here, actually. He's done so much damage. There's the shaft to come out. Spart1e had some stack on him. Oh, he can't get the red armor before dying. This position by shotgun spawn I think is really strong because you can get so much coverage of the map, hear things that are going on, and then make a pounce. And even if you leave some items up, you can make that snap decision to attack. Oh, that was dangerous from Phaze. Spart1e's on the board.
Oh,
we're on
the follow-up straight onto the spawn. That's really unfortunate for Phaze.
So I'll here's a bit more background on Spart1e.
Okay.
In Quake Live and previously, he's really good at his timing. That's what he's been known for. He's obviously been very good at it in Quake Champions, but it's not as much to brag about in that game because it's 30-30. But Spart1e was fantastic at it on the 25-35. So I'd expect his item control to be still up there. Ooh. Didn't jump straight onto the red. Goes for the shot first, dodges away, makes it work, and now has a lead on Phaze.
Yeah, Phaze picked up the mega though, so that's an easy fight for him going in, hitting those rockets at the start, straight into the pincer. And with a 3-3, I mean, we're getting a nice hot matchup straight away. This is Phaze's fight, surely. Spart1e down on 70, gets hit by the rail, 10 HP, needs to bail out of there. Phaze is just going out for the armor, recovering a little bit. Giving Spart1e a chance to do the same.
Yeah, the problem for Phaze in that fight, the reason he didn't win it so convincingly is because he lost out on the red armor positioning. If he managed to keep that, then Spart1e was probably in a lot more trouble. But he's doing some damage out of control. They do seem to be fighting quite a lot at all like different corners of the map as and when certain items are coming up. So I'm liking the sort of focus on the items both the players have. Wow, these rockets. Holy crap, he still goes down. Spart1e was super stacked, man.
Spart1e did a great job returning that. It was so close to getting knocked down. I thought he was out, but he's staying healthy. Get a little bit more of a skirmish going on. The Phaze just down below. He's picked up the mega now. No punishment for it. Spart1e not able to land any of those rails you saw him attempting. He's managed to pick up the red in the meantime, though. So he's got a decent chance of taking this fight if he wants to force it. He's trying to keep advantage on the height. And they're trading rails here, which I feel like is better for Phaze overall.
We just got a monster host from James, so cheers, man. You guys have joined us in the Juked Duel Open Cup happening this weekend. It's NA based, but as you can see, we've also got Euros in, which can qualify to tomorrow's Invitational. And Phaze and Spart1e are two, yeah, hot shit players, to be honest.
One nearly gave me a heart attack. It's hiding around the corner. Yeah, Spart1e, okay, needs to return a rail because he's not got any armor to play with. Picked up the red now, though. And he's out of there. Doesn't want to fully contest that. He's now just down to about an even stack with Phaze. He's doing well, picking up the armor as he goes and getting a whole lot healthier while Phaze tries to sneak around and catch a couple pot shots on him. There's nothing on offer at the moment.
I'm going to quickly flick over to Phaze. 200, 100, with 100, 200 for Spart1e. And the other bits of armor will definitely help Phaze out, but it looks like we're set up for a pretty big fight at the moment. Phaze's got the jump on him, though. It's going to tie the game up 4-4. I think he dropped down from center area because he's surprised the hell out of Spart1e just then.
Oh, 15 health. Yeah, that's easily done for Phaze. The problem there, the rocket only did like 5 damage, so Phaze was looking good. Hunts it down straight after. It happened to him earlier, but now it's time for Spart1e to get his comeuppance. And look at that mega up for him as well. He's feeling very healthy, but gets railed on the way around.
He's gonna get this next red as well. Is it spawning in a second? Hey, the timing's not too rusty. He's hitting so much stuff. Yeah, he doesn't take any damage for that kill. I'm expecting like a minute of super strong control now from Phaze. And to chase for kills. Yeah, only got the pincer to work with, and still he missed the shot anyway. Like, the whole map is available for Phaze. And there is Mega. Did anyone even go for it? Was Spart1e quick enough to get it? Holy crap, he's left with 18 health. He's actually got to watch out a little bit. I'm enjoying his movement around the map. Yeah, Spart1e was so quick getting that mega health, so he invested a lot to weaken Phaze. But if he's got nothing to follow up with, then it's not like really worth it. I don't think he can't take the yellow. I think the yellow is bugged for him.
That's exactly what we saw before.
James,
fix that. That's and if I know Phaze, he's going to be getting a little bit annoyed at that as well.
He's just baiting it now. So he's waiting for Spart1e to come.
Yeah. So let me just see Spart1e. So 100, 142. He's feeling good. So he picked up red.
His luck is not coming.
He's got a nice rail off on him as well. The rockets to return it though. Oh, that's not quite working out in his favor. Spart1e still got a bit of health. One rail could do it for either player. Dodges the rocket.
He couldn't get onto the onto the red armor for a while. So Phaze is like, right, I've got onto the red now. Oh shit, can you get out of here? Oh, just in time with that switch. Do you have like 1 health left or something, or am I losing my mind?
16 health.
Oh, I thought he had
that
less at some point.
Close. He's up to the 80 on the rail as well. The pincer.
The point and clicker.
Point and click. He's hearing the steps around. He's trying to contest down there. Spart1e knows the spawn isn't coming up just yet. Picks up the yellow, then down he goes, and that's a nice little health boost for him. He's not contesting it. And so big stack advantage for Spart1e to play with now.
Yeah, Phaze is doing the right thing though. He's chilling a little bit. He does need to find a chance to do some damage. Spart1e gets some intel on where he's at. This yellow's not come back up. Maybe this time he can pick it up. We'll see. He gets a free rail off and then back away. Problem is you can't play for time anymore because what's the rule, Mitch? There's always time for a comeback.
There is always time. This is very true. We start on the 12. Oh, hold on. Rockets coming through from Spart1e. Oh, and he picks up the mega just in time. Now Phaze is left really struggling after that one. He'll pick up any health he can. Tries to get a rail off and he can't. Rockets coming at him. He's bailing through the TP. Hitting rails as he goes, but it's back down to 60. And Spart1e now is 2 rails away from death. This isn't easy for Phaze as he keeps on moving, dodging the rails as he goes. One, he just needs one more. Out he goes, misses him. Shotgun in hand, and down goes Spart1e. Phaze not playing for time, playing a little bit safe, but it works out. Spart1e not able to hit the shots. Had a couple of opportunities to finish Phaze off.
Phaze was just playing defensively until Spart1e went exactly where he wanted him to be. He hit those. He strung together the rails that he needed to, and then he was like, "Well, Spart1e's now overstepped the mark, so now I'm the one in control." That's the golden frag. Phaze just needs this one kill.
No, don't do it, bro. don't zoot it. So I'm just gonna get this melee, and the game's over. Then all of a sudden.
Shit, we've lost the next 3 rounds.
I'll never forget that zoot.
Phaze has got to cap. Oh my god, man, that's such a tasty little rocket to rail. Phaze is low. Ooh, that was spicy. Oh, what?
What? He was 13 HP, man.
What was Spart1e doing? He just kept dropping up and down.
I don't think he believed that there was always time, Zoot. He didn't take your advice to heart.
There's still time, though. We'll have to go to the next map, though, to really determine this truly. That didn't really make any sense at the end.
It's just bouncing up and down like, oh, well, it's over.
Phaze was hitting some really, really awesome stuff, though, like, to make that comeback happen. Sorry, to make it so that he came back from out of control. Because Spart1e had all the items that he needed, but he just couldn't withstand the beatdown. I don't want these like rocket to pincers that we were getting.
Outpost Junior.
There was one point where it was like a 100 health and probably like 80, 90 armor advantage to Spart1e, and it was there where the great chase happened. Phaze just running away. He'd turn around, hit a rail shot, then keep the momentum, rolling out of there. And that was really nice. He was hitting probably a little above 50% of his shots in that chase. But the movement and the pathing that he had, he was picking up health along the way. So when he did get hit once, that health was already healed up in preparation for it. And I felt really bad for Spart1e because he knew, you could tell from him, obviously, he knew he had the stack control. He knew it was all his to lose. And with every missed shot, you could almost feel him getting more and more tilted. Like it's getting more stressful. Where you know, okay, he's hit me 60. It doesn't matter. Oh, he's hit me 70. All right, 80 again. All right, now I'm a little bit worried.
Yeah, Spart1e doesn't like missing. His aim's not on. But Phaze is also one of like the biggest Diabotical nerds at the moment. So I do expect him to do incredibly well during this tournament. And although Spart1e's been practicing and playing lots of Quake recently, you still got to make that sort of mental shift. But we'll see. There's another map. There's a chance for Spart1e to do more. It looks like we are going to play on this map. We are so ready, Phaze. Thanks for asking. He's so polite, this young gent. So Joey had a lead on Cypher for a bit, and now it's now it's changed.
Game starts in 3, 2,
Right,
1.
let's do it, guys.
Fight.
We are on to map 2. We are on Frontier. Wait, are we on? No, we're not. We're on the Duno one. Sorry.
Yeah, Outpost, right?
Outpost. Junior.
Yeah.
Petunia. Junior.
Close enough.
Yeah.
You know what
Why not? Oh, a little bounce away with an impact Weevil.
We saw some astronaut plays with that earlier. Rocket and Impact at the same time.
We did.
Just some nice little hype.
DDK and Ben. They were playing on a different map. Mega's up. A little dodge move there from Phaze, and he sneaks that item away.
They got a little bit of hype on this fight. Not getting the reward I expected, though, with those rockets. And boost through the TP. Grab up that height control yet again. See what he can do. Up the booster, and around we go. Tiny amount of damage. He's receiving a whole lot more, though. This is now flipped over to Spart1e's favor. He knows he's got the control. He's trying to fight back. Rail goes through. And now we're just about even-ish when we go into this fight. It's all about the tracking. 2 HP left. Spart1e actually had like a 30 armor advantage on that one. Not able to make it work.
If Spart1e didn't drop, I think he maybe would have been a little bit better off. Because he kind of gave a really easy angle at the end for Phaze, but in general, Phaze, I think, was hitting a little better. Spart1e was sweating in that fight. Yo, cheers for the raid.
This-
Rocket jump zone as well. It's really kind of you. Y'all are crazy. I mean, y'alls.
Yo. Spart1e's pretty much got free reign now, right, to go where he wants. Oh, he sees the door close. He knows that Phaze is somewhere around here.
He is
He
pretty
wants to force
stacked.
that fight.
Like, Phaze isn't too bad himself. Like, Phaze is happy to fight at the moment, but Spart1e is, like, he's desperately horny to fight. Like, he wants to get on that. Red did just get taken, though. Oh, looking for a little spinny midi.
Oh my god. Phaze's
Phaze.
character model is scary.
You deserve everything that just happened to you, Phaze. He was trying to hammer him down. He was trying to do some crazy shit.
I want someone to go back, pause that at the point where Spart1e turned around and looked at Phaze, if it was from his perspective, and just look at the face on Phaze's character with that.
What
look
are
at
they
him
doing?
with his little hammer. He reminds me of like a little gremlin. Look at him! Spart1e goes through 9 HP, and Phaze still trying to melee him. What is he doing?
Yeah,
That's
Spart1e's
his
managed to get
confidence.
he's managed to get the red again now. So he's going to be eating dirt soon if he can't make a bit of a comeback. Oof. Dude, it's like the rail shots that he's hitting are pretty nutty.
Oh,
Again,
here we go.
another. He just keeps landing them. Oh, and he can't get to red in time. So Phaze, I think Phaze is super confident actually. I think that's why he's doing this stuff. It's like he's obviously, it's not just being cocky. I think he's just super confident in his gameplay. We'll see
Yeah.
if like maybe I'm talking absolute rubbish. If he gets crushed in the next however many minutes.
No, I think you're right. I think he's feeling incredibly confident. He's coming through here after that insane first map, especially the little snowball towards the end, and he thinks I can dominate this guy on an individual level, but I don't think it's that simple or clear cut down to 1 HP, but neither player can really afford to fight. That rocket splash damage could have taken Phaze down. He's taking the little 20 because he needs anything. 25, excuse me.
I like how he's had 1 HP and yet he was still looking for a final rail that he knew would have secured him the kill. Maybe he's bit off more than he can chew now. I don't think he realized that Spart1e was so close, and so he put himself well out of position. Spart1e now with a lead. He's got to get weapons out. He's got no rockets. He's got himself a bit more shaft. You know, this lad can get himself on the rocket game a bit more. He'll be feeling a lot better. Oh my god, the hammer! Can you even see him? I just can't believe that Phaze did that.
This guy is just insane. I mean, hammering made sense when he hadn't got any weapons to work with. He's trying to hunt him down. He's got 20 health. Get out of there, bro. He's finally bailing. Looking for the armor. Looking for a little bit more HP, I hope.
We never really seem to know with Phaze though.
You just don't. 1 HP. I might go rail him.
Yeah, why not? Why not? I mean, he seems to have like a calculated route of escape. It's not all totally brainless at all. Absolutely not. But it's trying to really maximize things through the risk. Oh my god, what the hell? Phaze is really like good with the hammer actually. Like he's getting some excellent damage. Now Spart1e needs to get on the items bit and feel a little bit more comfortable, which he's starting to do.
Tell me if I'm wrong here. When you hit the hammer, right? I know when you miss someone, definitely, but when you hit someone with it, in the arena at least, it's going to switch to a random weapon, right? Or is
With
it
what,
last
sorry?
weapon you had in your hand? When you hit the hammer, for me earlier, it was switching to a
if
weapon.
you die to that, yeah, I don't know. That's a good point.
I'm pretty sure once you hit it, it switches to either a random weapon or the last one you had in your hand. In arena 1v1s at least, because when I loaded it up earlier, that's what was happening to me.
Oh my god, he's doing it again!
It's like a demon. Just walk through the portal and there he is in your face with a bloody hammer.
And it's this really like ugly face.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like a little gremlin. You get a noise effect of that. As soon as you come near, it's like just smacking you with a hammer. It's amazing.
It's gonna give you nightmares. I wish I was joking. Oh. Alright, Spart1e's not done with this though. The hammer is coming right back at you.
Oh, I mean, he's getting destroyed, but he's doing it in a funny way. Back 8-5, I guess. Chance to get a little bit of control. He's not got amazing weapons on the board.
Yeah, I see what Saga in chat saying. It's a teleport goblin. It is like this sort of wrinkly goblin that just all up in your shirt.
It's disturbing. Like that's, I think, one of the only times in this game you're gonna get a jump scare. You walk through in phases on the other side of a portal with a hammer.
Specifically Phaze.
Just Phaze.
Are we gonna get any like sanity? Phaze has 3 frags to come back. We're not near golden frag at the moment. It's a lot of LG. Like LG. Oh my god, that was actually really sick LG considering how hard of an angle that was, and the follow up with the rail was equally sick. I think he's waiting for that red to appear. He's not hitting much. Yeah, there's barely
much more
anything.
with the rockets. This is okay. 1 rail at least. There's a second as well. That pushes it then for Spart1e because he knows it's an 80 damage rail. He doesn't really want to fight that too much. He's now very low. One more shot from Phaze could finish it off, and it's a damn hammer. Of course, it's a hammer. It's fucking Phaze we're talking about. God damn.
This not gonna be anything else. Is it you come up the bounce pad, you deserve it, man. Oh, this is. Did he just tie it up? It's 8-8. Phaze is really weak though. He's got a nice little heal going, but he just makes it through that teleporter in time. I think this yellow might spawn soon too. I might just be making things up now. I'm way past timing any kind of item.
This might be up. Yeah, that mega might be up soon.
The stuff on the map might be available to him.
Yeah, there could be guns or heals or arm, things.
Don't want to
Things
make
to
any
get.
assumptions though, you know.
No, absolutely not. Oh, look, HP advantage is actually kind of traded back and forth, right? Spart1e's, I think, at a little bit of a downside if we get into a fight. And get into a fight we shall. Lots of rockets hitting here for Phaze, and he's coming out of that about as healthy as he walked into it. Happy to take another fight off spawn.
I think Spart1e got away with the red armor then. There is a yellow which Phaze will take, but
no, he's got 0.
Oh really? Well, I think
There, he's
gonna
just
get
pick
it
up
now.
the red now. Yeah, he did.
I think Phaze got punked a bit. Oh, you're in
That's fine.
trouble,
He's happy
Spart1e.
to take that fight, all right.
Just hit it. It's just 1 damage that rail did, but that's enough to pick up the kill. And I think Phaze will want to hold this area a little bit because he knows that red was last taken by Spart1e. And the Spart1e needs these resources to get an advantage. Spart1e does pick it up though. He's going to go through the teleporter. 34 HP left for Phaze. Spart1e needs 2 kills to tie it up again. Oh my god, man. Phaze keeps hitting these
14 and 8.
nuts shots.
They're both so low. A little bit of HP recovered though by Spart1e. Now he's got the mega as well. Phaze is in a lot of danger if he gets into a duel. I think he needs to give up the red here as well.
Looks like he's doing that. Well, we're getting close to golden frag at this point. Especially
Yeah,
not
yeah.
knowing, like, if Phaze is going to pick up another kill or 2, then it's just going to make it that much closer. But I think at this point, Spart1e, he wants to use the weapons he has now, doesn't want to have to respawn and pick it all up again. Spart1e's got to make the plays. But Phaze is shown to be really crazy. Like, he's happy to create these insane fights.
Phaze is right below Spart1e. Spart1e makes a move. Oh, the rail missed. Phaze immediately out of there.
Yeah, Phaze
He
isn't
has to get that
comfortable.
first hit. If he doesn't find that first shot, he's in just peril. Spart1e's basically 200-200. As close to it as you care to count. Goes out looking for the fight, and Phaze just has to find a way out. The yellow's there. He doesn't even want to touch it. He can't afford to, but he gets hit by the rocket. Perfect pathing prediction by Spart1e, who's hot on his tail, trying to think of a way to cut him off, and now just going to go in for the mega, I think.
1
Make sure that
minute
doesn't get into
remaining.
Phaze's hands.
That's pretty big, actually.
Also-
Spart1e's just got the mega, and now he's going to go for red. So he's going to get everything again. Yellow for Phaze, he'll be 100-100. But this is, yeah, it's still a tough game, actually, for Phaze to close out. And we're getting to golden frag, actually, most importantly.
Golden frag.
And again, we see the value in this addition to the to the competitive series. Without golden frag, this would be Phaze's game, even though he's lost control, lost momentum in this
30
game.
seconds remaining.
I definitely agree with the addition of this anyways for now. based on these kind of games we're seeing. See if it gets frustrating later. Up there for the Mega. Rails being traded out, but unfortunately we're trading misses. And with a small advantage here for Phaze going up to 150, it's still a huge peak for Spart1e, who's coming up behind him as well.
It does look like Phaze has got cold feet a little bit, though. He's been so crazy and animated through the series. And now the wins around the corner seems to have gotten a little bit more shy.
Oh!
That's a tasty
Oh,
combo.
no.
That was a tasty combo. It's not enough, though, because Spart1e's back up to 200 armor. This should be a kill for Spart1e. If it's not, I will be amazed. And somehow Phaze gets out of here with 100.
Yeah, that is a nasty little steal away from him. Phaze ready for the push through as well. Spart1e's in a bit of danger. He's got an armor advantage, not hitting the rockets though. Out come the rails. We're trading back HP, and they're actually in roughly the same position. With the armor about to come up, Phaze picks that up. Now Spart1e has to hightail it over to the Mega, picks it up as well. So we're in for a bit of a scrappy fight now.
Phaze is an advantage.
Each other.
He hasn't got any rails. I don't know if he's noticed this. He's got stack, absolutely fine. But the rail that's been so pivotal. Okay, now he's got it back. It's really done him so many favors through the series.
Spart1e just picked red though. Phaze gave up that control. The armor and the HP both swinging Spart1e's way.
Spart1e is the type of player who's happy to play like a long control-based game. So I think he will try to make sure he secures the control before making a brash move to, you know, to suddenly come back in kills. He can take as much time as he needs to with this comeback.
Spart1e picked up Mega. He's got the yellow as well for 150 armor. You know, Phaze coming over to Mega at the moment. It's already been taken. He's realizing. And here's the fight. Okay, this could be it with the rockets going down. Great rail. Phaze is low. He gets hit by another rocket on the retreat. Down to 58 health. Picks up a 50. That's going to help him in this fight. Goes out with the E in hand. But he bails afterwards. 70 health into 61 for Spart1e.
Good time.
Red picked up by Phaze. Mega's about to come up. Oh, he hit that rail. That could have been winnable. Could have been chasing him.
Goes to the rails. He's chasing for this. I think he managed to get that kill right at the end, despite it saying defeat on the screen, guys. But GG, Phaze closing out that match. 2-0 versus Spart1e. Tasty stuff. I think I saw Phaze winning, but he looked really, really good. Spart1e actually looked better than I thought he was going to in the second map. Just because of the amount of time invested in the game so far. Still very well played Spart1e. And it's not, we're seeing people get back into the rhythm of timing 35, 25, and doing a good job of it. I was honestly expecting people to be super rusty on it. But also Phaze has been nerding this shit for a while.
Yes, true.
I am going to have to go. I'm sorry, guys. There's a lot more Cup to be played. But what I'll do is, unless there's someone casting, I'm probably going to throw it over to someone like Phaze. But Mitch, we had